Welcome to Two Hotties and a Naughty, a podcast about life's little victories, hotties, and constant disappointments, naughties. Here are your hosts, Michael Beck, Hicks, and Dwight Slappe.
Welcome back to Two Hotties and a Naughty. I'm Michael Beck.
I'm Hicks.
And I'm Dwight Slappe.
Boys, how are you today? We never take a moment for ourselves on the show to just sort of check in and see how we're doing. Slice, how are you?
Oh, I'm doing all right. I can't complain. It's a hot 3-day weekend. The weather hasn't been too great, but, at least I don't have to go to work tomorrow. So that's a great thing.
Hey, yeah. Thanks, Memorial Day is in memory of soldiers who have yes, soldiers who have died. So yes.
Oh shit, is that what it is?
I think so.
I thought it was the game Memory was made on this date.
I love
40s.
A good memory game. Yes, flip those cards.
I got both apples.
Yes, well done. But where was that orange? Was it in the corner? No, that wasn't it.
No, it's terrible. Dwight, how are you today?
I'm doing pretty good. Had some trouble sleeping last night, but I'm here. I'm showered. I feel fresh. We just changed Leanne's shower head, and nothing has ever gotten me cleaner. It's just it made such a difference with the water pressure, and as we all know that water pressure is the key to any shower.
Leanne
told me that she'd been dealing with shitty water pressure for so long that the shower kind of hurt the first time, and it's not that strong. But she's a delicate lady, and
yes.
But you want that sting, and clean.
That's how I know I'm still alive.
Yeah. The hurt means health. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
There's
health.
so many things I've done in my life. I've had to tell myself the hurt means life.
The hurt is what keeps me going.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, after we record today's episode, we'll all head over to Dwight's house. Listener, you too. Let's all go over to Dwight's and give him a nice smell since he's all so clean.
You stopped short. I was going to say we could all shower together.
That's what I was hoping.
Why not?
No. I only shower once a week now. So, boys, what is the hottiest little treat that you give for yourself these days? And one of the reasons I ask is that you might know, in addition to my other substantial life accomplishments, I'm also an inventor of some renown, and I have recently invented a refreshing late springtime, early summertime drink. And in a very exciting first on the show, we're going to have a live to me and Slice and Dwight, canned to you, listener, but you can imagine what the thrill of live podcasting might be like. I'm going to prepare my beverage on the show. So you start with a glass with ice. You can put it in a Cornell University pint glass if you want to. If you haven't broken yours yet, that works.
Hey,
all right.
Quick point of order. I need to know what type of cubes are those before you start putting the liquid in there.
These are actually from they are from a bag of ice purchased at a local Sheetz here in Central Virginia.
Nice.
And they're the kind of ice that are a cylinder with a drilled out hole in the middle.
That's what I thought.
I don't know what that kind of ice is called.
Top tier ice. That's top shelf ice.
Yeah. I mean, it's not the good ice, but that wasn't on offer. So, all right. So that's step one. Step two.
Hot take. The good ice is overrated. Good ice is overrated. Yeah.
Well,
Ooh.
we don't have time to delve into all of Dwight's problems in this segment. So, all right. Step 2, you get yourself, I won't actually display this, I guess, because they're not sponsoring us, but some sort of lemon lime soda. I use a Sprite Zero, but you can use, whatever ye old Kernel Lemon you get at Walmart or whatever it's called. I don't know. Anyway, there we go. We open it. I always turn my tab to the side with a can so I know it's mine. There's a little trick for you, listener. All right.
Well, we can't all start doing it, Beck. Then they'll all be the same.
Let's pour. It's okay. The listener doesn't pay attention to what I say, so it'll still just be me. All right. You pour yourself some of your lemon lime sparkly beverage in there.
Now, I've had a Sprite.
And then here's the trick. Now you get some orange juice. And with orange juice, always lots of pulp. You shake up this orange juice. You open the cap, unscrew the cap, I guess. And then you top that off with a little OJ. And what you have, and you can sort of stir it around a little bit there. And what you have is goddamn delicious. In fact, this is so delicious. I love to name things and name things after myself. I haven't even named this drink yet. I've been enjoying it for several weeks. This drink transcends human language. It doesn't have a name. It's just, it's wonderful, is what it is. It is what is this drink. Yeah. Refreshing.
I'll be honest, Beck. I was expecting at least 3 ingredients.
Yeah. I mean, I did appreciate this episode of Beck's ASMR Corner, but I was looking for at least something. There was at least close to an inch left in that glass. I was waiting on pins and needles for, what is it? Is it going to be grenadine? Is it going to be what's coming in for that last one?
A sprig of something. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Either of those would be fine.
Smoked rosemary.
But that's not what the drink is. I just made the drink. It's 2 ingredients. Well, 3 if you count the ice.
I don't.
No.
It'd be great. Just a little splash of pineapple juice.
Ooh.
Yeah. That would be great. Yeah.
Slice, I saw you sort of Googling. Is there already a name for this? Have you checked this out?
That's what I was trying to figure out. I mean, when I was a kid, I feel like we just called them like highballs because we didn't have like alcoholic highballs because most time we didn't because we were kids. But let's see, OJ and
when I was a
Sprite
kid,
drink.
they called me highball because I had an undescended testicle.
Not anymore, though.
Nope.
Not anymore.
Took care of it.
I
one summer on a trampoline.
It captures the experience a little bit of maybe an alcohol-free mimosa, maybe.
Sure.
Yeah. Well, if you had added vodka, it would have been a 007. But yeah, I don't know.
007.
This is not some. I'm an elegant man of sophistication, but this is not something James Bond would drink.
No,
No,
it would be
Sunset
Fresca. It would be Fresca for James Bond. A real.
Benoit Blanc might drink this. James Bond, no, I think.
If Beck would have indeed added grenadine, it would have become a Sunset Spritzer. That's Sprite, OJ, and grenadine. Nice.
Yeah. And so, once again, the internet, proving always infallible, isn't generating a name for my invention because it cannot be named in human language.
What about the Florida Man?
I think it's awfully ballsy naming an alcohol-free drink the Florida Man.
That's a great
Can we call it Gator Pea?
The third ingredient could be meth.
It's actually anti-trans legislation, the third ingredient.
Oh no.
Yeah.
It's a dash of anti-trans legislation and just a pinch of bath salts. Just a pinch of bath salts.
Stir it with a catalytic converter, and there you go.
If you don't have a catalytic converter, any copper you've stripped is fine.
And to our Florida listeners, I'm sorry. You should consider moving elsewhere. Slice, what's your hottiest little treat?
So I've started this habit at work on my lunch after I get an hour-long lunch. And after lunch, I eat in about 20, 25 minutes. I take a walk. I walk from, the building I work in, and there's a McDonald's several blocks down, and I walk down there. And right now in the McDonald's app, because everybody knows I'm a cheapskate, you get 99-cent coffee of any size. So I get a large iced coffee, black. I don't like sugar, cream, or anything in my coffee. Everyone thinks I'm a savage for that, but I love it. I just love the taste of coffee. I go down there, get my large iced coffee. They know me by name. They see it. And, they know me by Justin, but no, we don't.
Gross.
I let it slide because I had to sign up the app with, I guess, my legal name. But anyways, I go down there, I get my large iced coffee, and I walk back.
Using your government name down at McDonald's.
Now you're on some sort of registry.
But yeah, it's a good 1.5 mile walk and total. And now it's getting a little rough with the heat that's starting, but I'm just trying to get my steps in, treat myself there, treat my body, and then I treat my awakenness with that good caffeine. Power me through the rest of that day.
Now, when Grimace goes on killing again, he'll have your name, he'll have your email address, he'll have your phone number.
Ooh, I didn't think this through.
But
I got
your
to
whole
use a
family in
Google
danger.
account.
Your whole family's in danger.
Maybe he'll be intimidated by the fact that I just get the coffee black. Maybe
Here's
it's
a
power
weird
move.
thing I learned the other week. Do you know what Grimace is?
No.
A marketing technique?
Yes, but Grimace is supposed to be a taste bud.
What?
Boo! Boo!
Boo indeed.
Oh, no.
Why would you call a taste bud Grimace too? Like, it's like your taste buds are grimacing.
There are a lot of things at McDonald's that would make my taste buds react that way. They put cheese on a fish sandwich is the number one thing I'm thinking of right now. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Now, sir, how dare you insult our beloved president's favorite sandwich?
There's no way he's ordering the fish. There's zero chance he's ordering the fish.
No, he absolutely orders a Filet-O-Fish. Like, that is part of his standing
Among 17 other
order.
things.
Yeah.
Oh,
No, I believe I read that in the New York Times. Yeah. Now, is he doing something real fucked up, like just picking off the breading and just eating that? Probably, but I don't know.
I think he orders that because even he can't find a socially acceptable way to just eat a jar of tartar sauce with a spoon.
Oh, here's what his go-to order is from McDonald's. It is 2 Big Macs, 2 Filet-O-Fish sandwiches, and 1 large chocolate shake. This food is not doing its job, damn it. This is ridiculous.
That's true.
Come on. Come on.
That shit is clogging the wrong stuff.
Right? Oh, wait. The lighter order, sometimes he scales it back to just 1 Big Mac, 1 Filet-O-Fish, and a vanilla milkshake. I love how he doesn't go for the chocolate. Let me count my calories with this vanilla shake.
Oh,
the logic.
I like how even the man's McDonald's order is fucking racist.
Yeah, he can't go into a meeting with white nationalists with a chocolate milkshake.
Mm-mm.
There are good people on both sides.
Well, Slice, I'm glad you're getting walkies in every day at lunchtime.
Thank you.
Dwight,
Me too.
What's your hottiest little treat?
I give myself a couple hours at the end of every day where I mean, we're all in long-term relationships. Some of us are married, uh, and by some of us, everybody but me. But and when there's something culturally, significant that you want to watch, or a movie or a show, you have to do it together. Otherwise, there's tension. There are, things that a couple does together. Like we're watching Widow's Bay together right now. Um, we watched Daredevil together. We watched the Game of Thrones show together. But there are some comfort shows that I need to watch by myself. Stuff that I've already watched that if she wants to watch it again, I can justify, hey, I've already seen it. I can go back, watch it whenever you want to watch. So I just finished a Lost rewatch. I rewatched Lost, which was better than I remember it. The finale's still shit, but it's the show's good. And now I'm rewatching Battlestar Galactica, the 2004 version of Battlestar Galactica, which is a mistake. Not because it's a bad show, but it's a very depressing show. So I'm taking.
Yeah, I bet that show's heavy. Yeah.
It's really heavy. I mean, it's great, and I keep watching it, but it's not putting me in the best headspace. So I'm making some poor decisions right now. I mean, other shows I'll just burn through, but this one's a plodding one episode at a time. Hey, Dwight, let's get on YouTube for a while and watch people react to Wrath of Khan, or or that Vader hallway scene in Rogue One, So yeah, guys, I don't know. I'm not treating myself very well. The other thing I thought about, which I just couldn't say because it's so sad, is I really look forward. I've converted all the vitamins that I take to the gummy variety. So a couple times a day, I get to be like, oh, it's time for my gummy. It's time for my gummy vitamin D, and it's time for my melatonin. A little treat right before bed, like no. Wish I could eat more of those, but I'll never wake up.
Little gummy nightcap.
Well, I think that sounds very sweet and nice.
The melatonin part, not the me watching the end of the universe in space part.
No, not that part. No. But Widow's Bay, great show. That is
Widow's
a treat
Bay.
in and of
Everybody should watch
itself.
Widow's Bay for sure.
Mm-hmm.
This is the movie, or in the movie, Jesus Christ. This is the television show with Matthew Reese that has like horror comedy elements, right?
Yes.
Is this?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. No. Yeah. Horror stuff is not for me these days.
It's not like jump out and scare you. It's spooky stuff. It's like ghost stuff.
All right.
This past week had one of the best physical comedy performances you will ever see.
I'm going to watch that today.
Wow.
I
I do love physical comedy.
Welcome back. Fellas, it's my goal as a dad to raise some well-rounded, cultured children, my boys, verse them in the necessities of life. And what better time to do that than a Memorial Day weekend, a 3-day weekend, where we can watch the finer films of one Jean-Claude Van Damme. True icon of the late 80s, early to mid 90s. I mean, he's timeless. He's a time cop. He is so many things. When he does those splits, I mean, Desmond now is really working on his split game. He's not there yet, but he'll get there. He'll get there. But yeah, man.
I'm trying to picture Desmond working on a split game.
We've got a setup in the backyard, and it's something. He's getting there.
Do you have two? What do you call wooden horses?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah.
We've got him strapped out there, pulley system and everything, and yep, he's getting there. CPS has not been called yet, so we're working on it. But yeah, so I introduced Desmond yesterday to Jean-Claude Van Damme and the action-packed repertoire, and we're going to continue to work our way through it. And so that brings me to my hottie of the week. Guys, what's your hottiest Jean-Claude Van Damme movie? Now, there are so many great films to choose from.
Are there?
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. So many.
All right, let me frantically pull up the list over here while I see if I've seen any of these.
It's going to take a while, believe me, to get that list to load. So now, yesterday we kicked things off with Bloodsport, which, I mean, phenomenal. However, I think next on the agenda is my hottiest Jean-Claude Van Damme movie. And that would be a little lesser known title called No Retreat, No Surrender. Now, this movie came out in 1986 and is basically a great value imitation of The Karate Kid, but with Jean-Claude Van Damme. And Jean-Claude Van Damme is known to be an action movie icon, being the hero in like 98% of the movies he's been in. But this movie was his breakthrough role where he played the villain. He was Ivan, the Russian kickboxer, the bad guy. Basically, the Russian mafia hired him to, he was the muscle, and he fought dirty. He was not the JCVD that, we all know and love. He was a bad guy with a bad Russian mullet, and he broke the main character's dad's leg. That's kind of kicked things off. And but basically Jason, he's the new kid in town. He's getting bullied. They had to move because, they were scared off by the Russians. And Jason, instead of being trained by Mr. Miyagi, Jason is a huge Bruce Lee fan, and he's trained by the ghost of Bruce Lee. Bruce Lee comes to him in visions and trains him out in the garage, like the wooden thing with all the little sticks coming out, like the montage, any like
of
karate
course,
movie.
We all have one in our backyard.
Yes.
A training dummy? Like
yes.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, I'm sure there's like a more specific
with
name.
Sticks coming out of it.
Right. It looks like a wooden Dalek or whatever from, anyways, he's going to town. He's going to town.
Wait, I'm sure the listener has a lot more questions about the specifics of this log with the stick coming out of it.
Well, they're just going to have to watch the movie. It is a phenomenal piece of film.
Listener,
so
do not watch the movie. I repeat, do not watch the movie.
I haven't seen this one, and I'm blown away by the range of Jean-Claude Van Damme because he's not Russian. I don't know if you guys know this. He's not
Not
Russian.
at all. He has a thick accent, but he lets his fists do the talking in this one. That's his fists and his feet. But
famously, he's the muscles from Brussels.
There it is. But yeah, it's to see him in a villain role, and he just nails it. Normally because when we watch Bloodsport, he has such a baby face in that movie, old Frank Dukes, and but he's got that passion, that Russian fire in his eyes, and he kills it. Ivan, I think the Killer is his nickname in it, something like that. But yeah, it's that old trope, especially in the 80s, of again, Ivan Drago, you got to have a Russian villain. You got to be trained by a ghost. Named Ivan. And, of course, USA wins it all, beats the Russian. And it's just a real feel-good story. And, it's got a great comic relief. The main character's best friend, RJ, he breakdances, cracks jokes. He's got that quick wit. And I highly recommend it, fellas. I know that you're not going to watch it, but if you watch it, I'll watch Hunt for Red October. They are pretty much on par with each other as far as...
Didn't you already promise us you'd watch The Hunt for Red October?
I did, but then I got distracted by Jean-Claude Van Damme's amazing catalog of films. I think isn't Hunt for Red October rated R? I can't watch that with Desmond.
Nope, it's not.
Dang it.
Nope.
Dang it. All right.
It is rated G. It's been approved for all audiences, especially small children. It's like Finding Nemo.
Desmond's going to want a plush Sam Neill after he watches it.
Oh, those have got to be hard to find. I'm just thinking.
The movie's very popular.
Is there a claw machine somewhere that he can try to win one out of?
Fuck, wouldn't that be great?
All right. I know it's going to be a challenge, Dwight, but you've got to pick just one. What is your hottiest Jean-Claude Van Damme movie?
I was going to say Bloodsport, but I feel like it's been covered now. I mean, Bloodsport's great.
Phenomenal.
That's all right. And we just lost Donald Gibb.
Rest in peace.
Who played Ogre in Revenge of the Nerds, and he's also somehow the plucky American in Bloodsport that we're all supposed to root for when he almost dies. But as I was going over the IMDb, I forgot that he is in Expendables 2. And I do have a sick love for the Expendables franchise. And I can't remember if, Beck, you were probably there. Slice, you would move by then. That when the first Expendables came out, we got a group of boys together. We went and had a steak dinner first, and then shots of whiskey, and then we went to see the Expendables. Because we were men, God damn it.
I remember this. I remember we were all dipping our steaks into our cocktails.
That's right.
At the restaurant.
The manliest thing you can do.
Impressing all with our virility. Yes. Yeah.
Now, if you don't remember, in the first Expendables, like the main tough guy, bad guy, is Stone Cold Steve Austin. So in the second one, they needed someone even tougher. Someone even tougher for Sly Stallone and Jason Statham and Dolph Lundgren and Jet Li and Terry Crews for some reason to go against. And who did they pick? That's right. They picked Jean-Claude Van Damme.
Mm-hmm.
And do you guys remember what Jean-Claude Van Damme's name in The Expendables 2 is?
Ivan.
Villain.
Oh.
Villain. The villain of the movie is named Villain.
I thought it was an anagram of Ivan at first. That's amazing.
I assumed it was some fucked up Dutch name. Or Belgian, whatever the hell he is. Belgian, yeah.
If you watch the Expendables movies, the bad guys get more and more evil because it's Stone Cold, and then it's Jean-Claude Van Damme, and I think in the fourth one, it's Kelsey Grammer.
Oh. Going with a cerebral attack on that one.
But I read this week that they're moving forward with a female version, an all-woman cast of Expendables. And Beck, do you want to take a shot at what the Expendables ladies version is going to be called?
The not Expendables.
The Expendables.
Oh,
The
man.
Expendables.
Why would they do this to poor Helen Mirren, who I assume is the star of it?
It's Helen Mirren, Cynthia Rothrock, other I mean, do you guys know who Cynthia Rothrock is? Is that joke just for me?
I don't.
No.
Yeah. If there were any action movies being shown on Cinemax in the late 80s, early 90s that cost zero money, they starred Cynthia Rothrock.
Okay.
Legend lost to time.
What about you?
I'm glad you guys are all alive.
Yeah, I was like,
I'm nothing else.
I'm looking up who this person is.
Multiple people to search Cynthia Rothrock.
well, I was still trying to find out.
I recognize this person's face. Yes. Very good. There you go. Validation.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely. But I was still trying to find something about the Expendables because I want to know who in the world is.
I don't think there's I mean, I think you have to have Sigourney Weaver.
Oh yeah,
You have
obviously
to,
Sigourney Weaver. Yeah,
you have to have Uma Thurman.
Yeah.
yeah.
I mean, once I name who should be in it, it's going to become way too expensive for them to actually make it. Like Charlize Theron should be in there.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah, yeah.
Angela Bassett.
Angela Bassett.
Oh
Hell yeah.
yes, yeah, absolutely.
Oh yeah, we can cast this thing, no problem. But Beck,
Uh,
I mean, we could stay here casting it for days, but I know you're a huge Jean-Claude Van Damme fan. What is your hottiest Jean-Claude Van Damme movie?
Street Fighter. Street Fighter is the hottiest
Right
Jean-Claude Van Damme film. It is also, I believe, the only one I've seen it in its entirety. Now, I also remember nothing of Street Fighter other than Raul Julia having the fucking time of his life in it. Yeah, really slumming it. Yes, in his last film performance. Yeah. He just having a blast as M. Bison. And Jean-Claude Van Damme is I really remember the video game Street Fighter. Is Jean-Claude Van Damme Ryu in
Well, that would be problematic on so many levels.
Yeah.
Oh well, yeah, that's true. Guile. Is he Guile?
Yep, there it is.
Of course.
He plays the obvious
the
American.
Because he does it so well.
If there's one thing Americans love, it's people from Belgium. They just can't get enough of centralizing pro EU people. That's our favorite.
Can I say the exact Raul Julia quote that is one of the greatest quotes in the history of movies?
Please do.
A character says to him, "My father saved his village at the cost of his own life. You had him shot as you ran away, a hero at 1,000 paces." At which Raul Julia responds, "I'm sorry, I don't remember any of it. For you, the day bison graced your village was the most important day of your life. But for me, it was a Tuesday." Fuck. Yeah.
God.
Yep.
God, he's so good. He's so good. Yeah. In most of the movies I know Raul Julia from, he's hamming it up but having a great time. He's excellent in The Kiss of the Spider Woman. If you've never seen that movie, I recommend it. But yeah, he's also great in The Addams Family.
Right. Phenomenal Gomez.
There's a legendary Broadway or Shakespeare in the Park production of King Lear, where he and Chris Walken played Edmund and Edgar.
Oh,
yeah. Okay.
That's supposedly amazing.
Yeah.
I once read a description of the final fight between the two, and there was like Julia flipped over Walken and stabbed him like from behind on the stage. I wish there's video of it.
yeah.
Oh yes. Now who did the muscles from Brussels play in this production of King Lear?
Ivan.
Goneril.
I was going to say Goneril. Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
And there we go. The only podcast segment about Jean-Claude Van Damme concluding with a discussion of King Lear in all of history.
And I'm just going to watch those listener numbers tick up.
Yeah, baby.
Fellas, this week I went to pick up a pizza at Pizza Hut, which I want to do. And whenever I pick up food, because I don't pay for that delivery fee. I never pay for that delivery fee. I will get in my car and I will go get that pizza.
Hell yeah.
But of course they ask, what name is your order under? And I have to say Slappe. And inevitably there's a conversation. I didn't know, was that pronounced Slape or Slap or Slop or I used to tell
Slappe.
people it's pronounced Sade just to see what they would do. I was like, is that a nickname? Slappy? It's like, no. It told me to enter a last name, and I put Slappy. That's not. Do you have a lot of people putting like Butch or Tiny or whatever the fuck? Anyway, it got me to think. What's the naughtiest name of someone you've met in real life? Who has the most unfortunate name that they've been saddled with? I won't put, I mean, if you guys pick me, that's fine. But I can't do anything about the last name. The last name is what it is. I mean, they could have named, I said they could have named me Dick Slappy, but they did name my brother Richard. So, whoopsies. And I went to school with some tough ones. I went to school with a Tommy Thomas, which I thought was terrible.
Yeah.
But through elementary school and junior high, I went to school with a very large fellow who was named after a Star Wars character. Now, if you're going to name yourself after a Star Wars character, there are a lot of good options. Luke is a good one. Even Han is a great one. This guy probably would have preferred Greedo or Sebulba. But I went to school with a guy named Chewbacca. A very tall guy named Chewbacca. Chewbacca Mayo. His full name, I mean, even the last name's not great.
Right.
It's Chewbacca. And he tried to have, his nickname was Chili because obviously he didn't want to be called Chewbacca.
Right.
Didn't
want to go Chewie.
He's a very nice guy. Tragically, in junior high, though, he was killed. So after that, for years, at my junior high school, people would pass the Chewbacca Mayo Memorial Locker, which I know sounds sad, but fuck, say it out loud. The Chewbacca.
Yeah.
I'm just.
They couldn't even call it the Chili Mayo Memorial Locker.
Even that. Say that out loud again.
You're right. Yeah. There's really no winning there. I mean, at least it'll bring a smile to your face. You can think of the good times.
Yeah.
It's what he would have wanted.
I remember for years I was convinced Chewbacca Mayo was this long-running practical joke that all of the South Charleston guys were playing on me.
Yeah. I thought that too for a bit, and then whenever they killed him off, like I knew that was like, oh, they certainly wouldn't do that. I mean, maybe Jason would, but not Dwight.
Well, here's the thing. I caught our friend Jason, who I didn't meet until high school. I caught him the other day telling somebody that he went to school with Chewbacca Mayo. He absolutely did not at any point go to school with Chewbacca Mayo. He's just heard me talk about it and our friend Brian talk about it so many times that in his mind, he went to school with Chewbacca Mayo.
This is the world's best stolen valor story.
And then CeCe DeVille showed up and came to dinner, and he loved Jason's mom's mashed potatoes.
For context, our friend, I can't wait. Why are we throwing Jason under the bus like this? I don't know. Jason once told us that members of Poison came over to his house and ate his mom's meatloaf. That didn't happen. But
Chewbacca was there too.
Chewbacca was there.
He went back for seconds.
Half a Skid Row.
Not Sebastian Bach. He was on Broadway at the time.
No.
Those were the Jekyll and Hyde years. Yeah.
Do you guys think there's enough for Sullivan to edit around the?
I think so.
We're going to see how good of a producer Sullivan is, I guess.
That's right,
see if that money's worth it.
Good luck, Sullivan.
Yeah, we love you, Sullivan.
All right, Beck. What you got?
So I say this out of enormous respect, actually, for this man, who many years ago, when I was in graduate school, there was a professor in my program named Michael Hunt, who 100% went by Mike. Like he leaned into it, like he understood my parents have afflicted me with this bullshit. So I'm Mike Hunt. That is my name. Also his book Lyndon Johnson's War is terrific. It's a great book about Vietnam. I recommend it. A cool, dignified, really like old-timey WASP gentleman named Mike Hunt. And and so Dwight, I was actually thinking throughout your segment, Chewbacca Mayo, this is why, like the ancient Romans, just every man should get one of a list of like a dozen approved names. And, like your Julius or Marcus, and that's it. But then I thought, you can't get more generic than Michael as a first name or Hunt as a last name. And here we are. The lesson is, as Jeff Goldblum has taught us, life finds a way, life finds a way to shit all over you.
I too, I went to school with a Mike Hunt, and he went the other way. He became kind of a shitty cop. So inside every Mike Hunt, there are two wolves. I think that's what we're saying.
Just what are we doing in South Charleston / I don't know where my Dr. Hunt was from, Cambridge, Massachusetts. I don't know.
I live in South Charleston now. Let's not throw South Charleston under the bus. This is straight Canal City, proper Charleston, where a lot of bad shit happened. A lot of bad shit happened. We don't talk about it.
Forgive me for trying to retcon your past like that, Dwight.
I know.
I can't believe
it was insensitive. I'd say it's insensitive.
Yeah. Playing fast and loose with with your heritage.
Yeah, and I also wanted to take a point because we've had a lot of people with us from the very beginning, and we haven't done local geography in a long time. So I wanted to have a special moment for our OG listeners.
Yes.
It's a little local geography for you.
Hell yes.
Yes. The Chewbacca Memorial, the Chewbacca Mayo Memorial local geography segment.
Well, we can't edit that one out.
Can't edit that one out. I'm sorry I fucked up saying it.
Slice, what about you? It's the most unfortunate name you've run across.
Oh, man. It's a tight race, and it really comes from a family who I went to school with all through, like, growing up and even through high school. Their last name was Kearns. They were, there were some sweet members of the family, and there were some problematic members of the family. They were in trouble with the law quite often. But one day I got a hold of, they were frequently truant, and not in school. But one day I saw the teacher's attendance sheet or the absence sheet, and I saw the names, like the full names with middle names. And here are some samples. I'm going to build it up here, I think. I'll give you 3 of them. These were my 3 favorites of the naughtiest names. And this is Jesse James Kearns. His first name is Jesse, middle name James, last name Kearns. Jesse, he was, a very quiet guy, everything not too problematic, didn't come to school as often as he should have. Then there was the oldest one that I knew of, who he was a real problem, just liked to fight all the time, smoked in gym class. He was Elvis Presley Kearns. His middle name was Presley. His first name Elvis. Yes.
This kid sounds cool as hell. What are you talking about?
Okay. Well, here, let me tell you a little bit about Elvis Presley Kearns. So in 2003, I happened to see that Elvis Presley Kearns was convicted for manslaughter, voluntary manslaughter over a fight over a dog. He only served 9 years, and then he got out and robbed a couple of banks and went to Texas. And I found this article here talking about how Elvis Presley Kearns is now doing the Jailhouse Rock. Someone needs a raise for that one. But yes. Now, you're going to think it's hard to top Elvis Presley Kearns, but in fact, I believe it was his brother, but his brother, big chunk of a man named Tex, but his full name, the first name was Texie, Texi. That's right, Texie. His middle name, Cab, C-A-B, Texie Cab Kearns. That's the winner for me, Texie Cab Kearns.
I didn't think Chewbacca Mayo could be beat. And I think Texie Cab Kearns.
Taxi cab.
Yeah. Texie Cab.
Can I go back to him Elvis smoking in gym class? Was
Yeah.
did he have like one dangling as he was shooting hoops
No,
or running laps?
He would never bring gym clothes. So Mr. Miller would make Elvis, he had to walk the bleachers like back and forth. Elvis had no problem doing that because he would there he was wearing his jeans and t-shirt. He'd just pull out a cigarette and start smoking in the gym as he was walking back and forth. Mr. Miller just said, fuck it,
That's fine. Back in the 70s, everyone smoked in gym class. It's
Well, that was Mr. Miller's prime. Was the 70s, so I think that's why he was not offended by it.
I imagine little Elvis walking around, his tie akimbo,
Oh, yeah. He was an
I'm so
intimidating
glad
guy.
their sister Doris got out of that situation.
I don't know if they had any girls, honestly. The more I think about it, because I remember there was like 6 or 7 of them. I remember Jesse James, Elvis Presley. There's a Jeremy, but I can't remember. Jeremy had a unique middle name too, but I just don't know what I can't remember it. It's certainly no Texie Cab, but yeah, man.
A friend of mine is a teacher and had a kid in rural West Virginia. And their name was spelled Jeremi. And so she's like, all right, Jeremy? And the kid says, yeah, that's me.
Poor
They were
guy.
like, that's an interesting spelling. And then they said, yeah, my parents wanted to name me Jeremiah, but they say Jeremiah, and that's how they thought it was spelled. Jeremiah?
Poor guy. Poor Jeremiah. I also knew a kid named Jimmy Beer. That's a sweet name.
I grew up with a Dick Slappe right in my house. That's it for our show. You can find us on TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, or wherever you get your favorite podcasts.
We hope you have a great week.
Thanks for listening. We love you.
Thank you for listening. This has been Two Hotties and a Naughty, a podcast about life's little victories and constant disappointments, as hosted by Michael Beck, Hicks, and Dwight Slappe. Editing and production by Michael Sullivan. Our theme is Handel's Entrance of the Queen of Sheba for Two Oboes, Strings, and Continuo Allegro, as performed by the Advent Chamber Orchestra. Crystal Howe speaking.